Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. We are doing the Tavern Brawl today. I haven't done it the last couple times. There was a couple pretty underwhelming Tavern Brawls. This one actually looks very similar to another thing that we had going on recently on Hearthstone, but it looks like some sort of co-op element, I believe, and it's the Mammoth of a New Year. So it looks like it's kind of the Tavern Brawl kicking off the whole new expansion and phase out of the new cards and everything like that in the new Mammoth year. How each year has its own theme. Last year was the year of the Kraken, and this year is the year of the Mammoth. So, want to see what this Tavern Brawl is all about. See if it's a fun little co-op situation. So we'll see how it goes.
Valera versus Malfurion.
I must protect the wild.
All right.
Your
You have to pardon my headset noises today. I've got a little bit of a cough, but I don't want to cough directly into the mic. Alright, so I'm assuming it's something to do like this, similar as like the Mechanozoid or Mechazoid or whatever it was, where there's going to be like a minion that keeps switching sides. So these are all really high cost. I'm hoping I get something lower cost, but I have no idea. I have no idea what the deck is. So alright, a little better. Yeah, there's a lot of these cards that either benefit both of you or benefit the other person, because in this format, obviously, you want to give your opponent something good. Create one decoration for the Tavern. Progress 0 of 25. Okay, why is mine 1 and his is 0? That's weird.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. This is so confusing. What's happening right now? Oh, of course, I'm not even in full screen. There we go. It looks a little better. Seriously. What's happening? This is kind of funny. Ah, there we go. These are the crappy guys from that last one of those other tavern brawls. So, what are these? Did they do the same thing as before? Did they just go face to each of us? In which case, couldn't we just spam the board with... Guess I don't know if I'm supposed to kill this guy or not. I thought it was going to be like some sort of... Nope, it is... this is so annoying. I think we're supposed to help each other out. Because we want to get to this progress of 25. Okay, so I'm gonna take him out.
Fish bigger.
Actually, oh, so it's just, oh, that's nice. It's just whatever. I'm not paying attention too much to the hero power, how it plays out with the cost. It looks like it just costs you whatever. Oh, so if you use your whole turn.
Side effects.
Okay, so it's giving you one decoration per mana crystal. Okay, that makes sense. Seems like it's going to be pretty easy, but I don't know. Maybe I'm underestimating how much face damage we're going to be taking here just within the next couple of rounds. But we have some heals. Let's see. That's nice for this Tavern Brawl. Okay, so I'm taking the most face. I still think it's good. I can always heal up next turn.
Living high on the hog. This piggy's going to market.
I'm not gonna have to deal with any face damage. Did I attack with this guy this turn, or did I drop him this turn? Is it just me?
I
Oh,
can't do
duh.
that.
I'm not. Since it is co-op, obviously, I'm not going to be attacking my cooperative buddy's face. I was going to say, I knew I didn't attack with him this turn. That's a good one. That's a good card. There we go. So we have to be doing this this situation here, so let's see. I think I will take out one of my guys. Drop one of these. Throw up some decorations.
This piggy's going to market.
Yeah, I think we got this. I don't think it's probably meant to be a terribly difficult brawl. It's just kind of fun. Just a celebratory tavern brawl. All the fun things to come. A new Barak. See, 7. Because honestly, guess I'll drop the beast. Give him Finkel and Einhorn there. Einhorn, that's so funny.
This might sting.
Give him my buddy some cards. Oh, that's fun. It's a lot more fun as a cooperative tavern brawl than it is a competitive tavern brawl. These party goers for the competitive brawl were it was just stupid. I mean, most of the time the game was decided within turn 1 or turn 2. Alright, so we don't win if I hit that, but I guess I mean, we don't really need the heals. Yeah, I'm just gonna... I mean, it's not quite as fun. The party crusher gets bored of sitting in players' hand. Yeah, I don't care. He's not in my field, so that was the point. I wasn't gonna play him anyway. Why wouldn't he just hit? I guess he wants to have some fun. Play as Jades. We're just having a good time at this point. I'm down with that. It's just fun. It's good times. Is he giving me the honors? Only need one. I'm gonna play my... Ooh, I'm gonna play my Anu Barak.
From the depths I come.
Just because that's cool. What? Oh, do I have to end my turn? Oh, I see. What? What? Okay, I stand corrected. Shoot. That's interesting. Well, that certainly changes things. But hey, that's what happens when you haven't played it yet, and you just assume you're gonna light it up. It's pretty cool though. It's definitely like the Mechazoid or Mechanazoid. I can never remember which one it is. Nice. Well played, dude. What is this? Deal 3 damage to the pinata. The question is, does this guy attack? Or do we just have to deal with these party goers? What just happened?
I've been inside that thing for months.
Oh, wow. I would have played this a lot differently had I known my tube was coming. Okay.
Oblivion
I
awaits.
think. Take him out.
Be back. Shiny.
I feel like just to get the best value out of my turn, I'm gonna pelt the. Hopefully, I trigger something at 50 health. But a tavern brawl like this one's kind of fun, where you just assume you know what's going on, and you play. That's probably why he was going nuts on that turn, and I didn't even realize it. I just thought he was emptying his hand.
Gazette always gets the scoop.
And he's probably already played it today, and this is my first time having it. So. Alright, now we need to get serious about healing. Gosh, those little punks. Ugh. See, that it's all just kind of half measures at this point. Okay. I need to help him out.
Side effects? No. Trust me.
My eyes are open.
Let's see if we can. Each player draws a card. Oh, good night. Yowzas, man. I hope he keeps him alive. He has no way to know it, but I've got some more card draw. Although he might have to. That helps. Okay. I don't really have any way to get after these guys. See, I'm gonna die. Dang it. Destroy a random party goer or party crasher, or each player draws a card. I think I will destroy.
Too soon.
Okay. But hopefully he can have something to heal me up on this turn. Otherwise, well, he's got that minion, but he's not gonna die. Okay, I was gonna say don't take armor. That doesn't help us. Just getting those jades out. That's nice. Alright, well, if I can survive, then we're good. He's got the pinata. The next turn it's just a matter of what the pinata does this turn. No! Oh no, of course. You can't fill up your board. That makes perfect sense, because he's got... Oh well, man. I mean, I can see... Ah, dang it. There's no way I can... At least he took out the party goers. Is there any way I can take out... There's no way I can take out the pinata this turn, but maybe... Can I take out one of those guys? No.
Stand ready.
Choose soon.
Alright, he's taking 10. What is that keeps dropping down? Deal 2 damage to all minions other than party crashers. Okay.
Ah, the great outdoors. Ah, the great outdoors. Well played.
For the Horde!
Blow up! That was a pretty cool blow up. Do something cool now. That's it? Just a cool blow up? Come on. Show me something else that's cool. But we got our own Goro pack. Well, that was fun. I'm glad that there was a little twist to it. I thought it was going to be overtly easy. So that would have been lame. But hey, that was pretty cool. Getting the big piñata. I think we had a good start still. I think it's possible that some people get a lot rougher of a start at the beginning there, and in doing so their life gets down really low probably, and especially if it's the first time they're playing, they think, oh, you know, we're close to winning, and then that piñata drops and they're like, ah, and then it just starts snowballing. So that was cool. We'll try one more. Just see if we can get 2 in a row. Now that we know how we're playing, we can set up a little bit for after we get to the decoration threshold. Watch, now that I know how to play, I'm gonna
Malfurion versus
crash and burn.
Valera.
Well, at least I get to play from
Watch
Malfurion's
your
standpoint now.
I must protect the wild.
Alright, we're definitely keeping that. I don't think this is terribly a big deal early on. I think it's just a matter of like getting out good low-cost minions that normally have the penalty of helping out your opponent, but in this case you want to help out your opponent. So I feel like I already got another one of those, so that's good. So I'm getting him some card draw, at least 2 cards, maybe choose to give him a mana crystal there. The question is, do I shuffle or do I get my Jade ramp going early? Because late game, if I have a bunch of these in my deck, I feel like that could be very helpful. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to shuffle, and I'm going to just destroy this guy so he can just not even take any damage yet, and they'll have a ton of cards to deal with. We'll save the coin. I could coin out and do another Jade Idol, but we'll save it just in case we get something big that could help us. I like co-op Tavern Brawls. I mean, there's so much just saltiness and competitiveness to Hearthstone already. It's nice to kind of inject a little bit. Hey, we don't necessarily all hate each other. Alright, we're going to start taking some damage here, but I want to get... Should I ramp up our crystals, or should I ramp up...
Ah, the great
Because they've already got a
outdoors.
decent amount of cards, but... Can't have too many cards. The problem is I still can't kill anything next turn. We'll still wait for the coin, because even if I threw down the Mistress of Mixtures, I'm still not going to be able to take out any of his guys next turn. he's got plenty to work with, so hopefully he can
So many options.
throw something down. Alright. Slows the pain a little bit.
Side effects.
This way I'll be able to
No trouble. Trust me.
take out one of those dudes next turn. I need to drop him so I can get my buddy some heals. What are you doing? Oh, okay, cool. I was like,
Well
you
played.
forget that we're not playing against each other, but that's good.
My eyes.
I am tempted to take the draw again, but it would be nice if we could advance quickly here. Let's see, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I don't want to overstuff his hand. We'll
The great outdoors.
give each player a mana crystal so we can get that ramped up quickly. Drop
Gadgets
this.
and Gazette always get
This might sting.
I feel like that's best case scenario at the moment. He's not desperate for heals yet, so I can hold off on that. This way I can start getting some value out of this card.
Side effects? No. Trust me.
Yeah, I should probably contribute to the decorations next turn. I think I'm gonna drop this guy and put the rest into, oh, gosh, as soon as I say that.
Thank you. I want answers.
Trouble?
Gotta get him some heals fast. Although he's taken out at least one of them this turn. Alright. I'm tempted to use this turn, but if I can just keep at least recycle that 2 more times, that's going to gain a lot more value doing that. Okay, so I've got a good amount. Okay, it's frustrating. I still think it's...
Trouble?
So, now that I think about it, I'm not even going to be able to use it next turn to cycle it twice, because it's only going to go up to a 6-3. So it's probably better just to use it now than wait 3 more times. Okay, let's start getting our jades going. I know I should be, I'm getting greedy with those, but I just think, shoot man, I've got a ton of those in my deck now. I'm going to be able to start stacking jades like a madman. Which we're gonna need when we get the old pinatas.
Hey, pal, Trade Prince Gallowix here.
Oh, that's funny. If I coin out next turn, I'll be able to give him 2 coins. Alright. Drop this guy. I'm gonna get greedy.
Where's my cat?
Excuse me. And I'm gonna
Where's
give
my
him a
cat?
coin. That was Oh, that was stupid.
A natural
Wasted one.
mistake.
Oh well. Alright, now they get... Yeah, they're getting out of hand. This, I don't know, it's not looking near as good as it was that last game. Which is funny. I had no clue what I was doing, and we were in a lot better position than we are now. Nice. He's gonna have a little bit of a Jade game going himself, or herself. See, I honestly, at first when they introduced Standard into like the whole Hearthstone
So many
universe, at
options.
first I was like, man, this kind of stinks. But I get it.
Choose soup.
But I think, personally, stuff like this I find very fun, and it mixes up, you know, it allows the community to interact with each other on a different level than just constant competitive. I mean, they've got different forms of competitive play with arena, with ranked, with casual, Tavern Brawl, which isn't always competitive, most of the time it is. And I just feel like, personally, it would be cool if they could institute a permanent format into the game that would be competitive. I think, or not competitive, would be cooperative. I think that'd be really cool. I need to start ramping these guys up.
Where's my cat?
I'm gonna beef this guy up because I forget when, and it's gonna give him something. Hopefully I'm not screwing him over right now. That way if he gets the deal damage to minions, he won't play. Shoot, man. Oh, man.
My hand is too full.
Ah, wow. Oh, whoops. Sorry, buddy. He's about to get some heals, although we both need heals badly. And I need some cards. The fact that I have 3 Gallowix coins in my hand is ridiculous. I might have got greedy with the Jade cards. I shouldn't say I might have gotten greedy. I definitely got greedy. Because I think my first 2 were from Jade Spirits. I guess the last 2 were from the Jade Idols. Okay,
Where's my cat?
at least I'm helping him out now. Gosh, that's ridiculous.
Where's my cat?
Oh, that's awesome. We need to keep Gallowix alive. I'm gonna end up having to use all my Gallowix coins just because there's, I mean, unless he gets some card draw for me, which I would really much appreciate. Man, he better have some heals for me. Otherwise, what is he doing? Okay, good. Say, I'm in deep, man. Alright. I really wish you could give me some card draw. That way these coins wouldn't go completely wasted. Man, Gotta help me draw some cards.
Oh, I've been inside that thing for months.
Finkel Einhorn. Plus, if he could get me some more cards, I could Gallowix into him and give him a bunch of stuff. Goodness gracious. Come on, man. Alright. Dead this turn, so I guess I can well, that's all I can do,
Where's
man.
my cat?
Thanks.
Oh no. Dang it. Those stupid random spells you get from...
Thank you.
It's so frustrating. He could have had that this turn. Is he gonna... Oh, okay. I was not even paying attention how low the pinata's health was.
Thank you.
Well played. I
Well
was like,
played.
dude, you're gonna die. Alright, cool. Well, I got to play Malfurion and Rogue portion of the game, so it was fun. A little more challenging that time, kind of came down to the wire a little bit. Overall, not the best of brawls that I've played, but as far as the party crashers are concerned, it is far, I want to say far and large, but that doesn't sound right. Far and wide, there we go. Dumb. Better than the other competitive brawl with the party crashers. That was probably one of my least favorite tavern brawls that they've had on here in a long time. So, but I really enjoyed this one. It was fun. It's cool. And we get that beautiful pack for Ungoro, which brings our total up to 53 now. Don't have a ton of gold saved up. I was stupid and I was buying classic packs trying to get legendaries from classic packs, so I'm not going to have a ton of gold to spend on that, but still have some credits on iTunes, so hopefully we're going to open, you know, at least roughly 100 packs for the unpack, for the busting up. So if you guys like seeing some packs getting busted, check in for that. That's going to be fun. I'll try and let you know when that's going to be. I don't know when it's going to be. I'd like to do it the day that they open it all up, but we'll see. I might wait if I think it's a bad timing situation. But that was it. That was this week's Tavern Brawl, a mammoth of a new year Tavern Brawl. Just a little fun co-op. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the gameplay today. If you haven't played this brawl yet, definitely get in there and do it. It's good times, and get you that pack to get you ready for Ungoro, which I haven't really done any streams or any videos on the actual reveals for the cards. There's a ton of the big streamers and big YouTubers that are doing a lot of those, and honestly their opinion is probably a little more succinct than my own would be, as well as their resources, but I might do something like that, at least maybe go over some of my favorites that we've seen so far. But I will say a lot of the cards that we're seeing look pretty cool. The quests are, in my opinion, are just adding such a cool new element to the game. It's fun because for me, I sometimes get a little bit discouraged with some of the decks I like to use that are slow playing and a little bit longer game decks. So, and a lot of times it just kind of seems like, man, there's not a whole lot of end game here, and if I don't win, it's extremely discouraging to play these long play decks, and then end up losing. You know, it's tough to get on a winning streak, especially if you're climbing the ladder playing some of those more drawn out decks. But I feel like the quests, you still might lose if you're forming a deck based on a quest. It's not to say that quest is like always going to work out for you, but if you're forming a deck that's obviously going to be a longer play type deck and slower, if you've got that quest in there. But I will say, if that quest is in there, it gives you not only just a hope and a prayer that this long play is gonna come to fruition and get you a win, get you another star on the ladder, or whatever it might be, casual play if that's all you do or if that's what you like to do. But it's giving you at least a little bit of a payoff. Like, let's say you play a whole game out, you get your quest that you needed, and you get whatever that cool kind of game changer is. You might still lose, but it's going to be a fun game because you're getting a game experience, and you're getting that achievement of being able to pull off the quest. Now, I'm not going to say I'm going to play quest decks if I can't, win consistently, at least on a decent amount with them. But I will say that if I have a deck that is kind of a slower deck, and it has a quest, it's built around a quest, it's going to be more appealing and more fun and entertaining to play, even when I lose. Like, if you know you're playing for that, and especially if you get that payoff of getting the quest, it's going to be fun. So, as well as some of the other cards, Adapt. While it seems to be, it's going to be extremely random and what you're able to get, it's going to be tough to really depend on it, as far as like it's going to be tough to like build decks and say like, okay, well, I'm going to build this deck and hope that with these adapt cards that I got in here, I'm going to be able to adapt these specifically to that. Well, you're really just kind of rolling the dice on those, but I still think it could add a really cool element. One of the cards I saw, you're essentially destroying your mana crystals. I forget what the name of the card is, but you're basically destroying your mana crystals, and I think for every mana crystal you're getting, I want to say like a 2/2, maybe a 3/3, I forget, which is really cool. I mean, if you play that if you have a blank board and you play that on turn 7, that's a bit of a game changer, which is why I want to say it's 3/3s, because I remember it being pretty OP as far as like being able to get that on like a turn 5, 6, or 7, because it's a 5 mana cost card. Or you could coin out on turn 4. But I have heard some people talk about the downfall of it is because the only way you get your mana crystals back is if they're killed. So if somebody AoEs you and destroys your whole board, it's not really the end of the world. You get all your mana back. But if you have somebody devolving any of them, or if for some reason they decide I'm going to waste a polymorph or a hex on one of these, which I don't think the value is really there for those two cards. It's definitely there for devolve, but regardless, any of those 3 effects, it's not going to destroy the minion. It's going to change it into something else, to the point where you're not going to get your deposit back. Basically, it's like you went in and trashed your apartment, and they're not going to give it back to you now. So it's got a risk to it. I wouldn't say it's a card that you're not going to use strictly because you're worried about getting devolve played. I mean, that's class specific, and not everyone's necessarily going to be running it. So I still think it could be a viable card and be extremely dangerous in certain decks and certain formats. So again, Ongoro's got a lot of really cool cards that I'm excited about. A lot of new elements, not just new cards. I mean, like I said, with quests, that's just blowing it open for me. It may end up not being anything. I mean, a lot of people might abandon it because it's just too much, and there's a lot of other decks that they can play and be just as effective and quicker. So who knows? It's really gonna get played out in the meta and see if it's something that sticks. I think probably at least 1 or 2 of them will be used in competitive play. But I still think, if nothing else, it's something fun being added to the game, and I can appreciate that. So I've babbled on long enough without any gameplay. So if you guys were checking in today, we really appreciate it, be it on the stream or checking out the video on YouTube. Really, again, please, if you're watching on Twitch, just starting off, so if you can follow, we really appreciate you hitting that follow button, and we'll try to put up some good content and stream relatively frequently. It's kind of hard when I've got 3 kids, little ones running around. And if you're watching on YouTube, Thanks for stopping by again. If you're already a subscriber, thank you so much for giving us the small following that we have. Really hope that if you like this stuff enough and you're not a subscriber, that you'll hit like and subscribe on this video, and we'll try to keep putting out good content. If you guys have any questions about anything that I did in today's video, or have any questions about Hearthstone in general, things you'd like to get the community talking about, that's kind of what I want to do here, is just build a smaller community, and maybe it'll take off and get bigger someday. But feel free to comment and get that conversation going. So thanks for stopping in, guys. Take it easy and happy gaming.